Holy smokes, it's been about 5 months since I did a Monday mail day, just looking back on it. So it's definitely been a while. Haven't been purchasing a lot of cards in between that time period. Had some personal stuff going on. So getting back into it, if you're familiar with these, you know the drill. If you're not and you're new to the channel, it's basically where I pick up cards. It's kind of the first process of the grading process. Most of these would be eBay sales. Majority, most likely will be the case. And they'll either be for PC or to review for grading. And then we always get to look at me trying to open these, and we get to take a look at all the various packaging. So normally we'll start small and then get a little bigger. So this would be for a PC type of action. I thought it looked pretty clean. I'll have to review it. Actually, there's no way this will hit more than a 9 on that corner. Again, going off eBay pictures, you just never know. So you just kind of guess. You can kind of get a little bit of idea of centering and corners and edges, but the surface is basically need hands-on type of access to get an idea. So you just kind of run the risk with that. Some interesting packaging on this one. Okay. This is a early refractor. What is this, 97? Shannon Sharp. Slid out of, look at that. That's why you put tape. See that top edge? Slid out of the sleeve and is poking out of the top loader. That's why I always, when I ship my cards, put tape on the top to reduce that. It kind of pinches this when you do that. And that card's not going to move in there. It'll get near the edge, but it won't because it starts getting towards the crease there. So nice looking. I thought it looked pretty well centered. Maybe a little to the left. I think you want everything uniform on the that border right there. But nonetheless, it looked pretty good within the picture. So we'll see how this one works out. Early refractors. I think there's a pretty solid following with that. Let's get some of this packaging out of the way so we can have the cards. I wonder, you know what, I don't often do this, but I do have these and I never use them. So maybe we'll do some of this type of action. The rice is no biggie. And again, my pickups vary. They can be $1 cards in here that I'm hoping to get 10s on, or some larger cards that you know you're pretty safe with no matter how they grade. Now this is going to be the problem. I'm going to have to get a better solution because now I don't want to knock those cards over. Unpackaging all these bubble mailers. We have plentiful tape. This is actually how I tape my, not with this wide of painter's tape, but same thing sometimes. Okay, we have a Travis Kelce black refractor on the 2015. Not a desirable year set, just because of the design specifically. There's probably a few that are gravitated toward it, but I think the majority, once you get in the later tops, chrome years, I think the design started going downhill. Anything, I would say maybe prior 2011 is ideal, at least in my eyes. There's a few that are 2009 through 2005, but numbered at 299 as you saw there. So I think I'm just going to have them stay on the mat. It's a little bit easier until I figure out how I want to set up my camera situation with packaging, but definitely need room to do this action. Got an invoice. Of course, you'll see what I paid for all these on the screen. That's going to be with shipping all out the door, I believe, is how that's set up on there. Not a big name, but a notable name. Roddy White black refractor. 2005, the black refractors were numbered out of 100. It's a little to the left. I'm actually looking through the camera on this. And I've seen top, bottom, centering all over the place. I've seen this writing really low to the edge, vice versa with the top. Obviously the left and right is pretty easy with those borders there. But little rowdy white black refractor rookie card. I think that was around 20 some dollars. Not too bad, you would think, out of a rookie. I would love to get a Frank Gore in that. His year, same year, rookie, 2005. I have his X-Fractor in a 10, his gold X-Fractor. Those are numbered out of 399, but the blacks were less out of 100. So that is a big desirable card. They've all been stashed away in people's collections by now, you would think. Okay, this was a pretty hefty, I think this was near like a $50 purchase for both of these. There's a pretty big following for Brian Urlacher. I mean, I'm sorry, Bears fans, but there's not, I mean, your earlier days, there's quite a bit of players, but during this time period, there wasn't much notable names. So this one has a gravitational to a certain generation. Got the 2000, let's put them in order, 2002, 2003. Let me know which one you think looks better. What is your preferred set year? I don't know, I'm kind of liking the 2003, this image. That image, I think, is better than the 2002. I'm not a big fan of the 2002 set design either, so I'm going with 2003 on this. Let me know. Again, both these were numbered out of 599. So we'll check these guys out. I think the black refractors in the earlier years, depending on the set design, are just sweet looking. Actually, I guess, oh boy. What are you doing, Ryan? All right, we got to figure out 3 more orders left here. And we'll have you all on your way. Again, I don't know. I didn't look any tracking numbers up. I'll look tracking numbers up if there's like a card that's $100 to $200 in that range and up. That way I can kind of save it for last and let y'all know, hey, there's a bigger card. If you're familiar, probably if you've been around the channel for a bit. Look at the packaging on this guy. That's pretty solid. Thought I was going to be able to get away with just, but we're almost there. Oh, I don't remember ordering this. I don't know what this is. Oh, okay. I do remember ordering this. I was going to say, I didn't order a big Troy Polamalu card, but there's another guy who has pretty good following. But yeah, this is going to be all just a inspection of surface condition, because they all look pretty centered. We'll just go through, and they're all just base refractors, so nothing special on these guys. These are all your onesie $3 cards, and you're hoping to maybe get $30 if it hits a 10. But yeah, if it doesn't check out well, then you'll be losing money on 9s with these. So we'll be shooting for the moon on these. But Larry Fitz, we've all heard that name. I'd say top 5 receiver maybe ever, I would say, in that range. There's a lot of debate. I love my receivers since I played. I don't need to get the tape. Marshawn Lynch refractor. Fortunately, chalking up the Niners there. So another notable name. Kind of start getting these off. We'll just get it out of order. Revis Island right here. Again, 2012 is not a big set design, but again, like I said, if you can hit these in 10s, they all looked relatively fine with centering, and then it's going to be a surface issue, and then further inspection on edges and corners. All right, 2 more. This one's really padded. I think this one has 3 cards. I don't know what this one is. I'm going to open this one. Oh, I think I do know what this, I know what this one is. This is actually a big card. So it's already opened. It's not a big card, it's less. I've actually paid more for this card. It's currently at PSA, and actually I will be getting an order from PSA back this week, so looking forward to a video. Also, another tidbit, went to a card show yesterday, had a grand time, aside from the 3-hour drive there and back each way, but it's a pretty drive, so it's not too bad. In the Montana mountains out to Missoula, so I'll be working on that video, getting that going, show you all the pickups on that. Not quite sure which route I'm going to have them in as far as order. This card I have picked up before, and like I just said, it is currently at PSA. It has been graded. I don't look at the grades, but they're in assembly right now. I'm assuming Tuesday or something, grades will pop or something like that. Should be shipped out mid to late next week, is my guess at this point of how long it's been in assembly. Normally I think assembly's 1 to 2 weeks. I mean, of course it changes. I think I paid $80 or something a while back on this, but nonetheless, I think this was I was the only bidder at 60 something. They're numbered out of 139. So, subtly rare, and especially in the color matching red. So, I don't know what he's pointing out. Maybe the score of Arizona losing. Just kidding, just kidding. But we'll see how that guy goes. We'll see how the one comes back from PSA goes. How do we get into this? I guess I could actually use the pull tab for once, but I don't know if that'll, yeah. It's a little bit of a, that's not going to work out. We got to bring out the scissors. I want to make sure I'm not cutting. I don't know what's all going on here. There's a lot of paper. We have to go hands-on on this. I think there's 3 cards in here. I'll review that paperwork later. I don't know what's all in there. I'm not going to show personal information. Try not to. Do the best I can. How are these sitting in here? Nope, it's not a 3 card. It's just 1 card. What is this card? I think there's 3 cards on this order, but for whatever, and I ordered them all at the same time, but I guess they're shipping separately. Unless I should probably check to make sure there's what other. Oh, there is. Oh gosh. So there was cards, just there was paperwork just like this, and I just thought it was like a note or something. Luckily, I got all the cards out of there. So, the Roger Craig, we'll start, well, you already saw them. The Marvin Harrison, we'll just get that out of the way, continue with the 2007 red refractors, matching the Larry Fitz. We'll see how that checks out. I love to pick up uncirculated. That way, ideally, it's never been touched, and it's straight from the factory placed into these holders. That's where they come from. So it's a lot more of a guarantee that the surface is going to be phenomenal, but you never know. There's always factory defects, as we know. So yeah, 3-card lot on this. AP on the Prism Refractor 2013. These are numbered at 260. See on that guy. And the Roger Craig, I don't know which, I think it was this card that I found, and then I just started searching through the seller's other items to just lot in combined shipping. And then I came across this, and I was like, I don't see Roger Craig's autos. I mean, I'm sure there are plenty out there, but I've never come across them. Actually, now I've come across 2, which you'll see coming up here from the card show. So it looked pretty good, and we'll check it out. I don't remember, I think it was in the $30-some range. By now you've seen all the pricing. So there we have it, a Monday mail day after a 5-month hiatus. they're always enjoyable. Hopefully it's enjoyable for you. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for joining me. I'll catch you all in the upcoming video. Take care.